This is Ralph Sass, and this is the orientation for Connect and Learn Smart. And they're used in business math, accounting, and economics. That's where I'm using them. And so this orientation is a general orientation that'll include all three and what you can expect and how to go ahead and register, what have you. When you click on the link in Blackboard, there's a link in Blackboard on the announcements page. It'll take you to a page that looks like this, and I'd encourage you to save it as a favorite. On the right-hand side, it'll say the class you're registering for. In this case, it's Business Math 1. And the first time you have come through, you'll go ahead and register now. If you save this as a favorite, you'll be able to click on the already registered, go ahead and sign in on the left-hand side and be able to sign in the future. So that's the first page you're going to come to when you go ahead and click on that link and go there. So when you click on register now, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. It'll ask for your email address. You can use whatever email address you prefer. I'd encourage you to use the campus one, but you can use whichever one you prefer. And you can use the same one if you're in like econ and accounting. You can use the same one for both classes, and it'll pull up both sites together and allow you to switch between the two. After you've put in your email, it'll take you to a page like this. And if you bought the book in the bookstore, what have you, it'll come with a registration code. And at that point, then you can go ahead and type in that registration code in here, that 16-digit number, and then it will go ahead and register you for the class. If you haven't bought it yet, you can go ahead and buy it online. There is a 2-week trial. There are sometimes students that don't have quite access to the money and will in a week. And if you want, you can go ahead and click on that to start a courtesy access, which will last for about 2 weeks. They'll continue to pester you over the next 2 weeks to complete your registration, either by putting in a code or buying it online. So I'd only encourage that in the event that you need to get started, what have you now, and don't have access. Then once you've done that, it'll take you to a page like this. This is where you go ahead and create your account. Once again, you can use whatever email, use the same email that you've used before to register, what have you, so your DSLCC would work great. Need to type in a password, and whatever password you want to use is fine. Then they ask for a little bit additional information. You got to click the I accept button down here, and then you'll go ahead and be registered. And at that point, you'll get to a page like this. There may be some where, if you notice up here in the right-hand corner, it says My Courses. It gives you the opportunity to switch between courses. I don't typically group my assignments, so you'll see them here. They will be in order for Chapter 1, Chapter 2, or what have you. You can see here that there's the assignments. You can get to the ebook, which is what comes with all these texts right here. You can also get to it through the Learn Smart. And Learn Smart is where the ebook is. It'll let you highlight, take notes, what have you, while you're going through and clicking on the book. If you go ahead and click on the Learn Smart, it'll take you to a page that looks like this for your first time. Okay, and there is a Show Me tab, and what I'd encourage you to do is to click on the Show Me, and it'll kind of guide you through what the tabs mean and what have you. So the first time through, please click on the Show Me tab, and it'll kind of take you through a quick tutorial of what you can find in SmartBooks, what have you. Okay. Notice 2 things about this, just as long as I'm on this page here, and it'll give you an idea. Learn Smart is adaptive reading, okay? So what's going to happen when you're going through on those Learn Smart things is they're going to take a test of what you know, and if you miss them, you can click on it where it'll take you to the book to find where that particular answer or information is located. When you get through that, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. There are some ways to play games and what have you. We're not going to be doing that, and I don't want everything to be available. So what I would strongly encourage you to do at this point is to click on, when it says choose your alias, choose anonymous, and click OK. Okay, that way nobody else will know what you're doing, what have you. So we're not playing games, we're not competing against one another, what have you. We're just trying to learn the material. So please, what I would do is encourage you to click anonymous. I will still be able to see your grades. I'll still be able to see everything, and so we can proceed with that. After that, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. This is obviously Chapter 1. This is for business math. You can go through by the pages on the left-hand side. You can see the page numbers there, what have you. You can go to sections, you can highlight it, what have you. But this is what the textbook will look like. The nice thing is it's available wherever you may be. You can get it on your iPad. You can download it. You can get it almost anywhere. You can get it theoretically on your phone, but I'd be hesitant to do that because it'd be very hard to read and what have you. When you get to the Learn Smart page, and it'll show you this, I just want to show you one or two pages here. This one here is the Learn Smart whole numbers, what have you, and you can see that here it tells you that it's Chapter 1 is on whole numbers, Chapter 2 is on positive. That's all I've set up at this point. They've both been assigned. They have their due dates here, okay, and what have you. Now the one thing about Learn Smart is Learn Smart, and I can't tell, it's worth a variable amount of points depending upon what class you're in, probably somewhere between 4 and 10 points, just depending upon the class. I don't believe you can earn partial credit. I've tried a couple of times, and it's either going to be 100% or 0, which means a couple of things. When you're doing this, make sure you will allocate and allot the appropriate amount of time, because this is not like a quiz where you can go, oh, let's just click through, get it done, and if I get 1 or 2 wrong, no big deal. I'll just not get the full 10 points or whatever. I'll only get 7. It's going to make sure that you understand the material. So if you're taking a particular quiz question and you get that question wrong, it'll guide you to what the answer is. It'll guide you to. It will allow you to go to where that information can be found in the textbook, but it's not going to let you be able to go on. It will come back later and ask you a similar question. In some cases, they are the same. But my point is you've got to allot the time to complete this for each particular chapter. So it's not something you can do in the 10 minutes before class or in the 10 minutes before it's due and think, oh, I'm just going to whip through this, and if I don't get all 10 points or all 5 points or whatever the point total is, that'll be okay. Because I don't believe you can do that. That's one of those things we're going to experiment as we go through, but you can't, to my knowledge, do that. When you're done, when you come in, it'll show you a page like this, and notice it shows that I was in progress and on Chapter 1, but I haven't yet started the Chapter 2. So it'll let me know where I am as I'm going through. And once I've completed that, you'll notice here, and this is why I don't think they allow partial credit, I went ahead and completed Chapter 1, and note that over on the left it says that it's completed, and then I went and checked and it showed up in the grade book really nice. So it did show that it was completed. So that's kind of how that works. Okay. One other quick note, and I'm going to go back 2 slides here. Sorry about that. These other chapter assignments, everything I've shown you here is in Learn Smart. There will be other types of assignments. Depending upon whether you're in economics or accounting, they may be due excuse me, before class, they may be due after class, but just pay attention to what we're doing. When you click on those you can partially complete, if you will. They'll give you a series of questions. They'll give you hints. They'll should point you to where the correct answer is in the textbook. So there's a lot of opportunities to do those and to do those well. So, but those assignments will look a little different than the assignments that are in LearnSmart. So keep that in mind. My contact information is rsas@dslcc.edu. If you have questions, that is, unless you catch me on campus, that is always the best way to get a hold of me, because it's timely and it means that we don't play phone tag. For every class that, I shouldn't say, but for accounting, econ, and business math, where I'm using both Connect and LearnSmart at this point, I do have short videos in YouTube that explain either what's going on in the chapter in accounting. They're full chapter lectures. In business math, it's a lecture on how to do the problems. In economics, at this point, they're short highlights videos. I may eventually move that to entire chapter videos. Just going to wait and see how things go. So they are in YouTube. You can look in Blackboard and it will provide you with the link. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And my contact information is rsas@dslcc.edu. Thank you.